Hi everyone. I'm going to discuss the details and expectations for Module 6. Module 6 contains multiple layers, so I just want to go through each step to make sure that you fully understand the readings that you need to complete as well as the assignment that goes with it. And so for this particular module, I would like you to first start off by reading ABARE Chapter 5, Identity Development in Gifted Students. And within this chapter, it's going to discuss Erikson's theory of identity development. So as an extension of this, I would like you to also read about the identity development in various ethnic groups. And so you all will each sign up for a specific ethnic group, either African American children, American Indian children, etc. You're going to go to this particular Google document, and you will sign up there. So I'll open this up real quick just so you can see what it looks like. And I see there's already a few people who have signed up. So please do not add any additional numbers for each chapter. I have the exact amount I have just enough for every student in the class because I really want to make sure that we have a good balance of covering the different ethnic groups, and you'll see why in just a minute. So for your assignment for Module 6, you're going to take what you've read in Chapter 5 and also what you've read about your ethnic group, and you are going to create an infographic. If you are not familiar with an infographic, this slide gives a kind of a general overview of what infographics are. I'm sure you've seen them before. Think of it as it's some kind of visual image. It looks maybe sometimes like a poster. Here's an example of an infographic here. Think of the visuals that will really illustrate those key concepts of whatever message that you're trying to send. And so, for example, this particular infographic talks about 5 tips to keep your chin up. And so, do something impulsive. Exercise at least 10 minutes a day. So notice that these images really illustrate the key concepts, and notice that text is at a minimum. So think about how you can effectively convey the information that you would like your classmates to know about your specific ethnic group by using visually appealing images and text that will just really focus on those key components. And so you will use one of these 3 websites to create your infographic. There's Visme, there's Canva, and there's Piktochart. All 3 of these are very user-friendly. What I really like about all of these that there's pre-made templates for you. There's also going to be examples of more infographics on there, but just pick a pre-made template and then you can put your information in there, unless if you are really tech savvy, unlike myself. But if you are very tech savvy, feel free to go ahead and build one from scratch, or maybe you're already familiar with making an infographic. And so if that's the case, feel free to use another website or another tool that you feel comfortable with. So that's infographics. And so you are going to create an identity development infographic for this particular assignment. So let's open up this Word document and take a look at the steps here. So you're going to create an infographic, refer to the infographics Google slide, that's what I just showed you, that displays the identity development among your chosen gifted ethnic group. So that's where you're going to use the gifted chapter from ABARE and the chapter that you read on identity development of your particular ethnic group. Show and describe at least 3 different factors that influence identity and or self-concept issues your gifted ethnic group experiences. So once you've created that, I want you to then copy and paste your infographic to the following Google Sheets presentation. So let's look at this particular slideshow. I'm thinking this is basically what it's going to look like. I may have to do a few modifications to it. But this is what it's going to look like. So here's your identity infographics, identity formation infographics. And so find the slide that focuses on your specific ethnic group and just copy and paste. You can just delete this text box here and then just copy and paste your infographic in this slide. So once you're done, there's 8 of you in the class, so we'll have 8 slides that focuses on different ethnic groups, the identity development of different ethnic groups. So you will use this Google Sheets presentation, you will use this Google Slide presentation, I'm sorry, as to complete number 3 of this assignment. So for number 3, I want you to now review the different infographics posted on the above. I keep having Google Slides, Google Sheets here. It should be Google Slides. I want you to write a half page discussing the similarities and differences of your ethnic group's identity formation to a different ethnic group. So that's where you really want to make sure that you convey your message clearly and it's visually appealing so your classmates can clearly understand how their group is similar and different to your group. When I'm going to assess your assignment, very first thing that I'm going to look for is if this infographic shows and describes 3 or more different influences and or self-concept issues the chosen ethnic group experiences. How clear was your message? Think about was the topic and the message of the infographic clear and easily understood? This is intended to inform or convince the reader. Graphics, did the graphics contribute meaning to the overall message? And then I'm looking to see how thorough and if you provide a thorough and critical explanation of the similarities and differences to another ethnic group, and you include it with specific examples. And then finally, professional language. So that is your identity development infographic assignment. I hope that this video helped clear up maybe any misconceptions or maybe just helped you clearly see what is expected for this particular assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.